Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon, coming to you from the secret underground bacon bunker. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends, Doctor Strange, and the... Oh god, I've heard Nerdrotic call it so many things. But I'm going to use the official title, the Multiverse of Madness. We're going to be looking at Wong. Though in fact his actual given name is Beyonce Wong, as portrayed by Benedict Wong. What a stretch. So, as always, we're going to be looking at a couple of the accessories. We're going to look at the figure, check the articulation, gear them up, and get them on the shelf. Now, first things first, you're sitting there staring at the figure going, "Oh dear God! Is he a thief? Why is his hands missing?" Well, he came with multiple hands. Some some gripping hands, some effect hands, came with a sword. This is actually the first master of the mystic art that I had in my collection, so I couldn't stop myself. I had to use the effect hands. So all the others are buried in a giant baggie. Which ones are his? No clue. Because as you can tell, there's a lot of hands in there. Dear God, there's a whole bunch of hands. Now that being said, let me see if I can just quickly see his sword. Who knew there were that many swords in here? I did, however, locate it. That's just getting the other things to let it go. So he came with what looks like a flying dragon style sword. I'm not sure if that's the correct name for it. Very fancy shaped blade. Looks like it's nicked. I don't know if that's from storage or if it was made to look that way. But yes, there is a reflective silver paint on here. Nice edging work. Blood grooving. Got a nice ornate gold handle. Very Asian inspired. And then you've got a white grip and pommel. As you can see where the grip and the crossguard meet, there's a little bit of not quite perfect white and gold meeting. But it is a beautiful piece. The other accessory being the effect hands. This one bent just a little bit while in storage. And the hands are actually sculpted as part of this. Now I cannot tell if if this is a different hand that's just glued into it. Doesn't look like it's painted. Although you do see there in between the fingers, we do have some flash, a little bit of excess flash in there. The other one, same thing, but slightly smaller. Gives that shielding effect. And looking at where the fingers meet it, yeah, the hand is made of the same material. It's just painted to match skin tone. And you can obviously see that they didn't quite get all the finger painted. Looking at the figure, this is honestly, I think, one of the best facial sculpts I've seen in a long time. This is Benedict Wong. That's him. Hair, beautifully sculpted. Nicely painted. Face, I mean, they got it's perfect. Paint is on there well. It's not, I mean, it's shiny, but it's not overly shiny. Not like many of them we've gotten. So, underneath there, you can see he's got a white shirt with a little bit of paint mishaps here and there on it. He's got this lovely ornate I don't even know what to call this thing. Got some golden color up here around the neck and the clasping points, and you can see the paint on these is just a joke. Paint missing in spots, over paint in certain areas. Red's on here nice. This reddish color's on here nicely. Stick with the upper body for now. Arms are done in a base color. We have wraps on this arm, and then an actual golden bluish color vambrace on this arm. It's got a cloth and leather belt going around. Got some texture and some detail on this leather piece, but the actual fabric itself is painted just very badly. I mean, missing in some spots, overlapping badly in others. So the hang down is kind of a purple with a teal at the bottom, with this, I don't even know how to begin this. This looks like a chainmail type material, but it's not. This looks like a leather armor, but I don't think it is. No, it's got a lot of cross stitching, which they've done in the same color. You know, a little bit of paint would have made that really pop. This yellow is actually on here pretty well. Up along here you can see a little bit of paint mishap. That seems to be the major theme with this figure, is paint mishaps. It's got a big baggy pair of pants underneath. Nicely sculpted. And some sandal looking boots. I don't know how to even qualify these. They look good. Articulation wise, the neck is articulated, as is the head. Head is on a dumbbell. Bottom is on a ball joint, so he looks up pretty good. Looks down amazingly. Great tilt. Like tilt for days. And rotation. And because the neck is articulated, he will walk like an Egyptian. Arms hinge up to 90. They will rotate all the way around. Bicep cuff for rotation. Double jointed pinless elbow gives him a great deal of range. Hands rotate, and they have horizontal hinging on these hands. There is a ball joint hidden underneath the belt, allows him to bend back really good. Forward, pretty good. Got some great tilt on it, and rotation. Legs kick out this far. That's all the farther they kick out. Legs come forward about that far. And that's, you know, only because there's a partial slit, but not high enough to really make a difference. There is a thigh cut up there for rotation. Single jointed pinless knee, which looks to come to about 90. Rotation at that knee as well. Feet rotate inside the pant leg. Hinge back a little bit, hinge forward, pretty good. And there's a rocker pin to level the feet. Now, because of those indents on the top of the pants, you just kind of have to adjust the legs until you get those where the feet are lined up with them, so you can actually adjust the feet to level him out. So, what do you say we get him geared up and on the shelf, and you can see what he looks like with the effects in place. I hope you're not getting any of that background conversation. And there we have him. So what do you say we take a minute and get him up on the shelf, shall we? This looks like a good spot for you, Wong. And there we have them. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, share, like, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time.